Song WeiLong's shocking announcement about Zhao Jinmai just dropped. It is January 23rd, 2026, and the Sunlight fandom has officially lost its collective mind. Just 12 days ago, on January 12th, 2026, Song WeiLong and Zhao Jinmai stood side by side at the Gulen event in Shanghai, serving pure power couple energy in coordinated black and white. That night was meant to be about skincare, luxury, and brand prestige, but what happened today goes far deeper than fashion. Because the announcement that just dropped isn't about a sequel. It isn't about a special episode. It's about the truth behind the Sanya ship, a truth Song WeiLong has now made impossible to ignore. The blockbuster drama Shine on Me, which began airing on December 22nd, 2025, has been melting hearts across Asia all winter. But what we're witnessing now is no longer fiction. It's the moment when on-screen sunlight finally stepped into real life. The Gulen Prelude, January 12th, 2026. To understand the weight of today's announcement, we have to go back 10 days. At the Gulen event, Song WeiLong and Zhao Jinmai weren't just co-stars fulfilling a brand obligation. Fans immediately noticed WeiLong's now infamous double standards. With reporters, he was polite but distant. With Jinmai, his attention never left her. Not for a second from the moment she stepped onto the red carpet. The invisible hand leaked paparazzi footage from the after-party, briefly online before being quietly scrubbed, showed them standing together in a secluded corner. They weren't discussing ratings or press schedules. Instead, Song WeiLong was seen adjusting Jinmai's jewelry, his hands lingering at her neck in a way that felt instinctive, protective, and deeply personal. That was the first crack in the so-called industry wall. The Shine on Me timeline, a love reclaimed. Shine on Me was filmed between December 2nd, 2024 and April 3rd, 2025, a long, slow-burn production that mirrored the story of Lin Yusin and Ye Shiguang themselves. While the characters fell in love on screen, the actors were quietly navigating something very real behind the scenes. The Hangzhou secret. A crew member from the Hangzhou filming location recently shared a story that has now gone viral. During a freezing night shoot in February 2025, Zhao Jinmai reportedly came down with a fever. While the production team pushed to continue filming, Song WeiLong shut the set down on the spot. He didn't ask. He told the director they were finished for the night. Later, staff saw him carrying Jinmai to her car, wrapped in his own puffer jacket. That was the moment everyone understood. This wasn't just acting. This was a man protecting his sunlight. The shocking announcement, January 23rd, 2026. This morning, Song WeiLong did something he has never done in his career. He bypassed his agency's tightly controlled single-image PR strategy and posted one high-resolution photo to his private Instagram, quickly reposted by insider Weibo accounts before anyone could stop it. The photo, not a studio shot, not promotional, a candid from a private New Year's vacation. In the image, Song WeiLong stands behind Zhao Jinmai on a balcony overlooking a city skyline. His arms are wrapped firmly around her waist. They're both facing the sunset. No cameras, no audience, just them. The meaning? In C Entertainment terms, this is a hard launch. By openly claiming sunlight, a direct nod to Jinmai's character and her radiant presence, Song WeiLong effectively told his 20+ million followers that he is no longer available. He chose a partner over profit. Truth over the single idol fantasy. The aftermath, the WMAI revolution. The industry is now in chaos. Zhao Jinmai's agency, long dedicated to preserving her nation's little sister image, has released no statement. And that silence? It's loud. The power shift. What we're witnessing is the birth of a new generation power couple, one that bridges high-fashion sophistication with post-00s sincerity. By going public at the peak of Shine on Me's popularity, they've transformed a fictional romance into a real-world legend. A love beyond the script. From the brutalist landscapes of Hangzhou to the pressure-filled fashion districts of Shanghai, Song WeiLong didn't just play Lin Yusen. He became the steady presence anchoring Zhao Jinmai through one of the most intense productions of 2025. And Jinmai, the actress who evolved from a quietly ambitious student into a woman of confident grace during filming, has found a partner who doesn't just protect her on screen, but shields her from an industry that profits from keeping them apart. That subtle thumb stroke on her back wasn't for the paparazzi. It was a private signal in a very public world. The final verdict, truth in the sunlight. So now it's your turn. Was the Miao Miao encounter the hard launch you've been waiting for? Or will the agencies try to spin this as deep friendship to protect 2026 commercial interests? Are you Team Real Love or Team High Fashion PR? Drop your theories below. I'm reading every single one. And keep your notifications on, because if a joint statement drops during tonight's Shanghai afterparty, you'll get the full breakdown here first. The ripple effect, when one photo changes everything. Within minutes of the photo circulating, timelines across Weibo, X, and Douyin erupted. Fan bases froze. Translation accounts scrambled. Entertainment portals refreshed their headlines every 30 seconds. What began as a single quiet post quickly turned into a digital earthquake. Is this real? He finally chose love. They can't hide this anymore. The comments came in waves: shock, celebration, heartbreak, disbelief. Some fans cried betrayal, others declared victory, but no one could deny one thing. C-drama history had just shifted. Insiders reported emergency meetings at both agencies. Brand partners reviewed contracts. PR teams drafted statements that were never released. Because how do you spin a truth that feels this visible? The carefully curated images, the years of controlled narratives, the illusion of distance, all undone by one sunset and one embrace. The industry wall begins to crack. For years, the single idol actor formula has been a golden cage. Romantic availability sells fantasy, and fantasy sells endorsements. But Song WeiLong's decision signaled something unprecedented: a refusal to play the game. Sources close to the production revealed that tensions had been building quietly since mid-2025. WeiLong reportedly pushed back against management restrictions during Shine On Me's promotional period, requesting fewer scripted interactions and more autonomy in interviews. Jinmai, known for her professionalism and emotional intelligence, remained composed, but those closest to her noticed a shift. She smiled differently. She stood taller. She spoke with certainty. The moments fans can't unsee. Rewatch any Shine On Me press conference, and the clues are everywhere. The way WeiLong subtly turned his body toward Jinmai during group photos. The instinctive reach when she stumbled stepping off the stage. The quiet laughter shared off mic while others answered questions. The lingering eye contact that lasted just a second too long. Even the Sanya sunglasses reflection moment now feels less like coincidence and more like confession. Two silhouettes. One sunrise. No managers in sight.